Alright, let's see, medium machine gun fire, opportunity fire, in scenario 4, Tula from Iron Cross by 3W. Alright, this is what we have going on. We have two moving units together, a leader, acting leader, share, moving with Ulbrich, rifleman, moving together as leader directed movement. They are down. They moved into this, they went 2, 4, 6. It's a clear hex. In the final hex, they were, well, we don't know if they were seen or not, but the medium machine gun's going to fire. Russian medium machine gun here. Their initial range is 15, so it's easily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's easily within initial range. So let's go in order now. Well, okay, announce attack. Try to figure out which order here. Yeah, determine loss. Loss is fine. Goes between the buildings here. Yep, right between the buildings there. Now, attempt observation. Now, this is significant. Let me roll. Ooh, 10. Ooh. You know, they probably don't get observation. Now, I was wondering, because this is a Russian medium machine gun. Let me show you it. It's in the building there. It's in the improved position. But let me just show that's the medium machine gun there. So again, the crew has a proficiency rating of 8. It's a crew of 3, initial range of 15, AP firepower of 11. But on the troop roster off to the side of the map, it is this machine gun, medium machine gun 2, is listed as being in spray fire mode. Okay, so I can even leave that there to remind. Okay, so machine guns using fire lane or spray fire attacks never have their AP fire halved because of unobserved target hexes. So they're still going to fire with full AP firepower. But I was wondering, okay, are they saying then that you don't observe? That's actually not correct. You want to still do the observation, because if you do successfully observe, although I don't think he's going to, you get to mark that, and that situation affects later actions. That's why I was wondering if there was any reason to go ahead and do observation. Now let's do observation. First of all, the observation base for clear terrain is 10. Okay, we know that. Alright, let's do, oh, so we're right at 10. So this will come down to whether the final modifier is plus or minus. Alright, so we'll go right down his every 5 hexes beyond the initial 5. Again, I think we said 8, range of 8, so that doesn't work. No improved positions, no tree symbols between, no tree symbols between, no trees or AFEs or wrecks in the hex or in any hex along the line of sight, nope. No marsh hex, no target is non-AFE in down state. So that is +1, alright, that's +1. If the observing unit moved in the last 3 hexes, nope, they are still stationary. Alright, are there any modifiers that favor the observer? Here's the one. The target hex was successfully observed on a previous player turn, not in this case. If the target hex is 2 or more levels lower, no. If any unit in the target hex moved within the last 3 phases, well, yeah. -2. Alright, so now we're down to -1. Down to -1. If any unit in the target hex moved within the last 3 phases, yeah. AFEs, observers, a commander, no. More than 4 men in the hex, no. Alright, and no fire. No fire at all involved here. Wow, they actually get it. They rolled a 10, -1 is 9, which is 10 or less, the observation base. What do you know? Alright, so the Russians are going to go ahead and establish their observation. Alright, and then while I'm getting this out, we are also, okay, we're going to do the fire. So the AP fire is it's actually a full 11. Alright, so I just put a matching observation marker to link them together for me to remember. Okay, so successfully observed. Now we go to PCs to fire. The medium machine gun, they do have to pass this, and they do not. They roll a 9. Huh, that's interesting. So I never thought about this before. So they successfully observed, but they didn't pass a PC to fire. Now that's interesting. Okay. That's interesting, but yeah. Excuse me. That's not normal. I just realized that is very odd, and when I check in the rules, there's actually a discrepancy, because in the rules booklet, in the rules themselves, you do attempt to... Nope, never mind. Never mind, I had that wrong. You observe before PCs. Okay. I'm just going to leave it then. It's still successfully observed, but no attack. That is strange. Okay. Opportunity fire +1. Alright, so observation still underneath the approved position. Spray fire is written on the side roster. Okay, that's that movie. Now we go to the next, it says the next buddy team here. Again, an acting leader. Okay, he gets it. He rolls a 6. His performance rating is 9, so equal to or less. They're there. They're gonna go 2, 4, 6. Like that. Alright, I do need to make sure that these bombed out trees count as normal trees. I thought I saw something a long time ago about that. Alright, more German movement. Again, phasing movement. So the phasing player, again, it's the German player's turn. So German side is the phasing player. Attempts to move any of his units. You know, I should have noted whether, I believe I did a first fire attack. I'm assuming I did. Now I can't remember for sure. I guess I should have wrote that down on a scratch paper. I believe the Germans already attempted to fire in the support fire phase. So once the first shots are fired, then you're doing PC checks, performance checks for movement. I'm assuming I did something. Units that perform support fire in the previous phase, the phase just prior, cannot move. Express units may not move. Pinned unit movement is limited per the table. There's a nice table here. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Movement point allowance chart. Moving AFEs may overrun.